Well, the Giants began play all the way back in 1925. And almost 100 years later, this venue was built to house their next era. MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Up next, we'll keep it within the NFC for this game between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And we're off for MetLife. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. 70,
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Back to 60. Ready.
He's going to throw it. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
And the Giants first down.
18, 70,
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Rolling from the gun here. And has another one. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion. So they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route from man coverage.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson. And the Cowboys force the turnover on the first series of this game.
What a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, they put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling in that interception.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Here's the first look for the rookie out of USC. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Drive starts with a quick throw left, complete. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 31-yard line.
Let's go.
Running right is Bigsby. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
All set to go now from the 35. Pass play on 1st and 10. at Briarmute. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Well, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 19, Tiger, 19, set.
Now looking to throw. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. He's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And they take this in for the score. The Giants make it a 1-point game. So great work by the running back there. Brock found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. It's a foot race. Touchdown! They return the kick all the way to the house.
Touchdown!
Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go, go!
Sitting on the dive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Viking 18!
Back-to-back carries here. Again, he's taken down right at the line. Same guy, same call, same result. And now it's 3rd down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
60 Vikings, 6.
3rd and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 13-7 is our score. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this.
Ready,
Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at first down here.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
They're going to try and throw it here. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it's good for a New York first down. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
Panther 11. Panther 11. 19 Lions. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants tie and can take the lead here in the second. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ready.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap here to Milton. Good strike downfield to Olave. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead.
Giants 14. Tyler Luke.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Jimmy Horn here on the return. He lost the football. He dodged a turnover there on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Awareness, awareness, awareness. So critical in so many phases of the game. And in this phase, in the special teams phase, it's not just hitting blocks and clearing the lane, but in this case, recognizing the fumble and most importantly, keeping that possession.
And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Pass him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard
19. 60 Bobcat! 60 Bobcat!
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that first down flag.
Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They're throwing it. Down the field, he's got Lamb. Through the middle. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants tie this game at 21. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Here's the handoff. That's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first. Sure, a nice little run. This is second tape.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1.
Cup 19. Cup 19. Ready. Steady.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. There's so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, right?
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Makes the grab in bounds left side. There it is. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a second quarter lead. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7. Again. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, even 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
That's 8 yards for the gain, and that narrows it to just 5 yards needed on 3rd down. Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
They'll go play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face fourth down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Here's the snap on fourth. Caught into the hands of Fryermuth. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So they go for it on fourth, partner, and they get it in a big way, 25 yards.
At the 45-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 19 Lion. Buffalo AC. 70 Rangers, 7, go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Throw left side finds Fryermuth. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
Guys, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He can take it to the house.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
76.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Panther 60.
They are throwing it again. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
It's 2nd and 21 at the 41-yard line.
So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Get it. Cowboy 80.
Play fake. It's Milton. Flushed out of the pocket. Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Having 25 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Same guy, Wilson again. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing now, Milton. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Top 19. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Sticking to the air here. To the left side and reeled in by Wilson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Cowboy first down.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. He's going to throw it again. Chased out to his right. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. Ready.
Milton. Brought in. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Simple dive up the middle. When he gets in, touchdown! The Cowboys grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out.
Hey, go.
They go play action on 1st down. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And this play reaches the 35 before he comes to an end. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set.
Blown back, it's the handoff. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
Down. Viking 18. Cowboy 80.
Watch the motion.
Throwing from the gun. Cut out left. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Okay, ready?
3rd and just 2 to go.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. 70 Timberwolves.
Turn up.
Trap 60, trap 6, 19 Lions. Ready, right?
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Got his man. This is Noel. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 47-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Come on. 79 Bronco.
Back to throw now. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They got 21 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
At the 33-yard line.
Get it. 19 Tiger. 60 Bobcat. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Ready.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds a seam down the middle. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
18 Cardinal.
Quick to the left, it's caught. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants suck the second half with some needed points. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, Kate. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. Get some space around midfield. Free inside the 30. Garrett Wilson. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Garrett Wilson with the touchdown. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they have prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Has this at the 6. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now again, running right. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. 3/4 in the books from this one. It's Giants football. They're on a mission here. They trail entering the 4th. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19, go!
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. 1st down from the 42.
Ready! Liking 18! Ready, ready?
They're going play action. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds the football outside. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to the well again. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Come on, come on. I got him, Cowboy 80.
Let's keep those sticks moving.
Ready?
They'll throw, 3rd and long. The right side, Noel has it. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
19 tight. 19 tight.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. They had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On 1st down, they'll run. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I'd like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. Offense in the hurry up here.
Check man. Cowboys. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt. Even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Cowboys feeling good with a 14-point advantage. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60.
Dive play straight ahead. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hawk 70. Here we go. 60 Bison.
They're gonna pass it here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Milton now on 3rd down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys making a 3-score game in the 4th. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. You've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Set to kick off.
The Cowboys all ready for the kickoff, and here we go once again. Starting from the 5. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Panther 60. Check out.
Airing it out to start this drive. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 22-yard line.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams would call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Finds him over the middle. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
The Giants using their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41. They are throwing it again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Diving, it looks close. They say he caught it. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. On the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
At the 40-yard line.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing it again here. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Cowboy 80. Lightning and speed. Ready.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So that brings up 4th and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Desperation time here on 4th. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
19 Tiger, trap 50, trap 50. Panther 11, Panther, Buffalo 18.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Oh, put some heat on this. He's got it at the 30. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And they take their first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.